Scrapbook Chronicles. This is the early stages of the workshop.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're back, thank you for coming back. Appreciate it. In this video, I'm going to be flipping through my scrapbook collaged work. This entire scrapbook is filled with memories from my 2 trips to Japan. I went to Japan in 2024 and 2025. The first time I stayed for around a week, and then I decided I needed to stay there longer, so the second time I stayed for about a month. Truly so grateful to have experienced the beauty of Japan, and I wanted to remember it forever, so I started my everything, my heart, my scrapbook. It's been in the making for about 2 years now, and I finished it just this past week. Here is a full flip through and a story time of my adventures in Japan with my bestie Amira and my boyfriend Shane. Let me know if you would love a flip through of Amira's scrapbook. Maybe I can convince her because her scraps are insane as well. Into the video we go. So I actually don't know how I'm going to store this or where I'm going to store it. I do want like my children and their children. I want this to be an heirloom. The very first page that I made, and it's so telling. It's cute though, you know, you've got some of the cities that we went to, and then it's a little screenshot of my flight stats and stuff. Then I flipped to the second page, and obviously I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Start adding, like, cutting out photos and adding photos together and just really adding things on top of each other and seeing what can work. Taking photos of just snacks we ate and drinks we drank. Made those like cute little cutouts that you can make into your own kind of sticker. These scraps are from the very first day that we went to Tokyo, and we were able to go and explore the city for the first time. If I recall, we stayed in Shinjuku, so that was a really nice city to explore. The time we went was springtime, and we were able to see some of the cherry blossoms, and some of my favorite scraps that I've done in this journal are the cherry blossom scraps. I do gotta apologize for the intense blur and glare we're seeing in this footage. I didn't realize it would be this bad. It's really hard to film glossy photos without any glare being present, so that's why I'm trying to keep this scrapbook moving so you can kind of see it better, but maybe we can fix this for future reference, hopefully. So for my first trip to Japan, I basically was planning this trip for 2 years, and it was my main goal, and I got a job and I just saved my money and desperately wanted to go. I grew up watching anime. Some of my favorites and first animes were Inuyasha, Fruits Basket. Fairy Tail was the one that really got me into like edits and fandom love of an anime, and during quarantine I watched Naruto and One Piece. Being able to see the cherry blossoms was also so fun. There are so many scenes in animes where the cherry blossoms are just shown so magically, and it was really magical in person. I loved how there was like a shrine or a temple in the city. You would just be walking down and there was all these like skyscrapers and buildings, and then in a pocket of these buildings there's like a temple, and it was just so nice to find. It's so interesting to just see all this in real life, and watching anime such as like Inuyasha, I was able to see Japan through obviously a different lens, and Japan through a different time. Like with Inuyasha, you're able to see Japan in the olden times and in the modern time when Kagome would go back into her realm and her world. And it was just so fun to see in real life. So going into these trips, I don't really have much of an itinerary. I really just have a Google Maps shared list, and I just save all these places that I find either online or just find that are really cool. But of course, I'm always on a budget, not trying to spend money at all. So most of the places I like to go to are free parks or gardens, museums, and really just walking around the city is so much fun. For this spread, I was able to find a magazine that had a tale of two cities, and the two cities are Osaka and Kyoto, and they're just very different in terms of visually. Kyoto is very nature-esque kind of vibes, and then Osaka is very much like a city vibes. This spread is the start of the second trip I took to Japan, which I stayed longer for about a month, so there was a lot more photos for this one. For this trip, I actually was able to bring my, professional camera. It's just a better camera than my phone camera, and I was able to vlog the entire trip as well, which you could check out those vlogs on my YouTube. But it was just, I was able to bring the camera, and taking nice photos was so nice. I was able to use these photos in my scrapbook, and throughout this whole trip, we were able to collect more things as well. We collected any piece of paper we could find, Amira and I. And I also went on this trip with Amira, my best friend, and my boyfriend Shane as well. So we really went back for round 2, and it was so fun being able to live together for a month. It was so many memories. I'll remember it forever. Cheers to Sakura. I loved this little folding thing right here because I was able to add more photos without having to cut them up, because sometimes the photo itself is visually impactful and I don't really need to do too much to it. But it was also Mother's Day and Sakura season, so we have so many pink cherry blossom kind of things. The background of this is like a Starbucks bag, which was Sakura themed, and just so many parks had pamphlets that I could just take and use for backgrounds. I think the biggest thing that could help me with a spread or a collage is color. Working with a color palette just helps the process so much, and being able to look at the colors of the outfits we're wearing or the backgrounds and just find pieces of paper that can match with that helps exponentially. We also started to get creative here. We got little foldings and little things that you can pick up and pick out. Very pop-up book kind of inspired. Walking in Tokyo had me stopping every 5 seconds to take a photo of something, because it's just, there's so much going on every single second. There's so much color, there's so much signs and visually pleasing things that an artist will just go berserk over. So I love gardens. I love gardens so much. I would spend most of my time in gardens. Amira and Shane, not so much, but they still went. They were troopers. So we went to Shinjuku National Garden. I'm forgetting the full name, but it was so beautiful, but it was also a rainy day. It started to rain later in the day, but we were able to get some nice pictures on the bridge and by the flowers before it poured rain on us. I was also able to rent a kimono, something that I've been wanting to do for a while because I saw that it was possible to do and I wanted to try it. It was also a couple days before my birthday, so I thought that was pretty nice. look at this beautiful postcard. I wanted to preserve it and not like glue it down, so I was able to just make a little slip sleeve so I can pull it out and preserve the actual postcard. But yeah, that's a little nifty way to keep it safe and sound. Most of the spreads or pages that I did, I wanted to make them very intricate, but I realized that I had so many photos and sometimes I didn't want to cut the photos up, so I would sometimes just do a page like this where the photo is the statement piece. So we stayed in one place, it was Tabata, for a month. Like, we stayed in one apartment complex kind of thing, and by this apartment complex were the best waffles ever, and Amira and I went once and we had them. I wish we went more, but it was like weird hours, we couldn't go all the time. It was delicious though. Again, the cherry blossoms, because they really only come out for like a week, maybe a little bit more than a week, and then they just like disappear. They have such a sliver in the actual springtime that they come out, and since we were there for a month, we were able to actually be there and soak in the cherry blossom season. This is Shinjuku at night. This is like one of the first nights that Amiro and I went out to Shinjuku, and it was a grand time. I love the colors on this page. I love the green and the reds, and then these little cutout drinks from a magazine that I found in Japan. I like being able to pull out like the tickets that we actually used, kind of like a little souvenir. We also took a lot of synchronicity photos where I can put them on my scrapbook and they kind of like match. I'm recording this voiceover at like 1 a.m, so please forgive me for the kind of boring commentary. I don't know what else to say. But here's another page where we have like a little synchronicity moment, a duo moment. This was another night we went out. I think this was for Amira's birthday. We were able to spend both of our birthdays in Japan because our birthdays are in April, and we were both there in April. Amira's birthday is the beginning of April, and mine is the end of April. It's just crazy to me to think that it took 2 years to finish this scrapbook, but I really took my time with it. I wasn't very consistent with scrapbooking. I would only do it when I had the time, when I had the chance. This is like a little food moment, I guess. We had these really delicious crepes in Japan, super yummy, and then we had ramen, the best ramen ever. It was Ichiran ramen, and we would go here all the time. We went the first time we tried Ichiran ramen was on Amira's birthday, and it was like the only thing that Amira ate ever, really. But not to blame her for that. Like, I ate that too. I don't know what I'm saying. Here we have some more kimono moments. I felt like so magical in this kimono. It really was an insane experience. I was able to speak to the Japanese lady that was helping me get dressed, and she just was so sweet. Yeah, they do your makeup, they do your hair. Well, I did my own makeup, but they can do your own makeup. And we were able to walk all around Asakusa, and it was a lovely, beautiful day. It was actually pretty windy, but we can't get everything. It was nice. I added these like fake flowers and to add some texture to the page. And then this page right here is like a little game, kind of. I just wanted to add more pop-up elements, little moving elements to the page to make it more, what's the word? Interactive. That's the word I was looking for, interactive. And interactive it is, because you can move things left and right. You can pick up photos and look at them. But yeah, this one's actually one of my favorite spreads. Shout out to Amira for taking all these kimono photos for me. She really was the bestest gal in doing that. So after staying in Tokyo for around a month, we went to Kyoto for like a weekend, for my birthday weekend actually, so the end of April. And we were able to go see the little monkeys up in the mountains, and like you hike up there and see them. So that was pretty cool. This spread is a map of a park, and it shows where all the cherry blossoms bloom, and I just wanted to make a little flip through thingy so you can still see what the map says. And it kind of shows you as well like some advertisements that they have, which is nice. I also went to the bamboo forest. So occasionally I'd go on like a solo trip, an artist date, some may say, and I took one to the bamboo forest kind of by Yokohama area. It was so nice. It was also raining, but the rain kind of made it very moody, and it made the vibe and the atmosphere of the bamboo just extra peaceful. There's something about rain that just makes it super serene, and I actually really love how this spread came out because of all the green going on and how you can still see the bamboo park pamphlet and flip through it and just see all the information in there. Even though it's written in Japanese, it's still there. That's nice. Speaking of Inuyasha, we've got an Inuyasha poster here. This is the process of me just like wrapping up this scrapbook because these were the last few pages and I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but I finally found how I wanted to end it, and I just chose these photos from Asakusa and this beautiful, beautiful building in Tokyo. I mean, like, look at that. It doesn't even look real. It looks like a Lego block set. I don't even know, but it's kind of crazy. Me kind of going through the process of how I wanted to lay out this scrapbook. I try to find arrangements and color palettes, and I just have all these different saved scrapbook stuff that I really just like to go with color first. It's the best way to do it. And then I try to do composition and layout, because then I'll have like all these saved piles of paper, and I need to see if it all will even fit. But this is how the page came out. I actually really liked it because I can move things around from page to page. So I can move the bird onto the other page, or the photographs onto the different pages. The bird's eating the sushi in this one, or it could go on the blue page and it can eat Amira on the right side of the scrapbook. This one is also another synchronicity photo. It's Amira taking a photo of me and I'm taking a photo of her, and I just loved how her photo was more blue and mine was more of a red tone. This spread, this page, I always just call them spreads, I don't know, but it's of when me and Amira and I, we went to Rococo Cafe, and it's a record cafe, coffee shop kind of thing. You listen to records and you can drink some coffee, and that's really nice. Oh, another Inuyasha moment. I think the purple in the Inuyasha poster matches well with this purple theme. I also took this photo of the trees and it looks crazy. Oh, peep the Kikyo and Kagome references right there. This was in Shibuya, and they just had these like canals of water going down. I thought that was really nice. And of course the buildings. I think the buildings are always gonna catch my eye because I've never seen such big skyscrapers as in Tokyo. And then we've got this page, this one was kind of just very random, but I love how it came out. This is the full like Starbucks bag in its glory. It's so beautiful. I've got Nezuko's pink eyes kind of as my folder holder, and then on this side I've got a little door and you can kind of open it, and this is me in Nara. I also went to Nara for my birthday. From Kyoto to Nara, we took the little day trip. This spread though, you can like move the me or Amira into the door, so that's pretty cool. And I just like, I'm posing with the deer right there, so that's fun. Very fun page. This is also when we went to see the little monkeys. I keep saying little monkeys, but it's because they were so little. Look at, that's just like a little guy. They're so cute. And that's it. That is the scrapbook. Oh my gosh, it's done. Thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.